you guys are doing well. We overrode the lockdown. Excuse me, last stream. Now, oh, you lose 10% of your source every time you die. Interesting. I'm gonna get some lore from Emily, I believe her name is. And then we'll get right back to the missions.
I heard the Hiss attack the power. A lot of these readings are erratic even for the oldest house. The Hiss or Temp. Hi, Jesse.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
But he's usually in his office in research or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve. He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought up a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
You make a good point.
This place has a bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. At one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
It's a great question.
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
Interesting.
Emily really loves her job.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
Might be waiting a while.
What can you tell me about control points?
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right.
Unfortunate.
And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god.
What?
More tests.
Really?
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
Okay. It's just, wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
See you soon.
Be careful out there.
Later, Em. See ya. Alright, we need to go to...
Trench was shot dead. The situation's getting worse.
see where we can fast travel.
Trench and Darling arguing a couple weeks ago. Trench was furious. You don't think Darling...
Don't be stupid. What would the Bureau's golden...
All right. Maintenance major targets. Pope informs Jesse that Marshall went to the research sector.
Kyle had to gain from killing the boss.
Well, let's go check out this power plant thing. Here we go. And we got to go to research. Probably need to go in the elevator for that, I'm assuming. Polaris is trippy on this loading screen. Alright. Missions. Energy converters. Ah, crap. I died. I just lost 10% of my source. I only have 15 minutes to get to where I need to go for this mission. The loading screens are very trippy in this game. I love it. Reach. Where'd it go? Huh. Okay. Guess it's no longer here anymore. Alright, we need to go to research. Where's the elevator? Not that elevator. Alright, we'll trash. Fast travel back.
Derek, you're faded.
And we'll go on the service elevator. Go in the old service elevator. It's open. Yep, research sector. Oh, 145 for the next Pokespawn. Be the first one of the night. First one of the stream here. Central research.
Paranatural. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Love it.
Research sector, huh?
What do we got? Scientists. Oh. I don't think I've ever seen one of those in PCG. Let's check.
Who's that Pokemon?
Let's do a little pokey check. Pokey Shop, Ultra Ball, Pokey Catch, catch 'em all. Alright. Just walking on desks, that's what I do. Always gotta go around, loot, do all the looting. So creepy. I'm picking up some material to read here in a little bit. Okay, got one. Got them both. Oh, nice. Shelter over here. What's up, Kumino? How are you doing tonight? Hope you're well. Got some more lore to read. Exactly, I mean to come all the way down here, but here we are. Got him. Nice, nice. Appreciate you coming and hanging out, lurking. Really do. Nice. That's where I need to go. So instead, we'll continue to go down and explore a little bit. You know, nope, can't get through there. You know how it goes. You avoid the way you need to go to explore. I check the bathrooms. Oh, nice. That's one way. I'll start doing that in the bathrooms from now on. There you go, loot in the bathroom. I got that. I got that shelter already. Okay. To parapsychology we go. Before we do, we'll do a little reading. His snipers. Summary. The Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. Excuse me. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that their rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and his snipers are well aware of how to use it. Refer to file redacted for full report. Synchronicity and the unseen connections. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. What does a dream foretell, or how does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung laid the road. Now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Refer to file redacted for report. Threshold utility. Thresholds have always been sources of great inspiration and great challenge. When a new threshold manifests itself in the oldest house by redacted, we never know what new discoveries it will provide to the Bureau. We must always seize these opportunities. This report will examine the process of distinguishing recent threshold events or effects based on their utilitarian possibilities. The quarry brought black rock, one of our most invaluable discoveries, but if the mold has any scientific value, it has been difficult to find due to the lengths we must go to fighting in fighting back the particularly prolific plant. These are very distinct cases and worth comparing as their study offers vastly different dangers and rewards. Refer to File 5-94-12844 for full report. Case Files Emergency Call Summary. AWE 18. A possible AWE in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeal reality. I said that really poorly. Via a phone line. Event is notably similar to AWE redacted, in which redacted. Event response. The event is believed to have been caused by blank. As a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent blank. And it's a bunch of blanks. All right, here's some correspondence. The Black Rock Analysis. Hi, Carla. Does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong, beats a day in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 Black Rock samples you sent, the Prism or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla, a handy mnemonic device, right? Haha. Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best, Hubert. Thirsty. A non-official plant complaint. Hey, so I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, the janitor does that, or that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe he could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted, and people like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into, Dr. Lewis. Yep, we saw that. We got a hotline. Internal lockdown.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
The hiss spread is searching for transmission speakers to corrupt chaos. The astral plane is a conflux switchboard. The hiss will come for us all. You must stop, shut up them. Indeed we must, and that we shall do.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
coming, Marshall. Okay. Okay. Check the surroundings. Grab the fire extinguisher. Another one. What do we got in the chat, guys? A Hatchram.
Who's that Pokemon?
Just ate a rocket. Alright. Did we done do it? Okay, those are all unattainable. Creepy. Emergency call supplement. AWE 18. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. Dispatcher. 911, what is your emergency? Hello. Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm inside the wire. I'm lost. Oh, no, caught Hatchram. Have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay, can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am. Hello, ma'am. Dispatcher attempted to call number back, but no longer in service. Ooh, a lady got stuck inside the phones. You hate to see it.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Interesting. Another video.
An early hypothesis was that the mindscape of the astral plane is subjective. But that was fast proven wrong. It's an actual place, not a construct of the mind, even though it is with our minds that we enter and experience it. But then, one could argue that that's the case with all reality. We've been able to record footage of the astral plane by monitoring the brain activity of those experiencing it. That is the only concrete material that has come out of the astral plane expeditions. Apart from one shocking exception. In the astral plane footage, we're always in the vicinity of the pyramid. We've concluded that this, not the entire plane, is what the board controls. We have glimpsed movement, native species, always in the distance, and yet contact was made.
Interesting.
We
What's
have
up,
footage of this, a
Amy?
technical malfunction, but when one of our astronauts returned, a brain cloud, an astral fugue, had hitchhiked a ride in his head. It ruptured out, killing the subject in question. It's a relentless predator, pursuing thoughts, minds, lethal to those the entity feeds on. Proper containment protocols are to be observed when dealing with it.
Looks like this. That's where it came in from. Right? Yes. Alright. Astral Exhibition. The actual exhibition was originally built for the astronauts to use as a training location, a place to grow accustomed to the sights and sounds of the astral plane before diving into the real thing. We could have done a better job with it, but Redacted was being stingy with the budget. However, once we discovered the Redacted, we decided to repurpose the space, similar to how zoos hope familiar surroundings will affect the well-being of their animals. We hope to observe the Redacted behavior in an environment similar to its home dimension. So far, it just breaks everything we put in with it. But Rome wasn't built in a day. Refer to file 3-19-3811 for full report. Addendum. New naming conventions have been established for the astral entity, now known as Astral Spike. Outdated terms in this report have been redacted. There it is.
I can't believe they keep that thing here.
Alright, gotta get through. See if I remember how to do this. I need another battery. There it is. There it is. Come on, buddy. Poop. Ah, poop. It's eating me. Put it in, put it in, put it in. Ah, phew. We did it. Almost died, but we did it.
With that thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna push that button.
Someone answer, damn it! We need backup down here.
Marshall, are you still there?
Shit. We're so close. We need to hurry.
His clusters heal other enemies, destroy them to make the fight easier. Oh jeez, about to die. How did that dude in the chair just go flying up in the air? Crap. No! Oh, I exploded. Dang it. Hate to see it. I hope I don't have to trap that thingy in that room again, because that's annoying. How'd your stream go, Amy, if you're still here? Did you ever get around to playing Dark Souls? Oh, dang it. I have to do it again. Well, poop. Already watched that. Oh, no, I don't. Cool. Woot. Chester. Oh. Hello. Sick. Chucking that huge grenades back at him. We did it. We did it. Captive audience. Investigate the X-ray light box object of power. Okay. Let's cleanse the control point. Excuse me. That's a big brain.
Anyone is listening. We've encountered heavy resistance.
All right, let's check around for stuff, for loots. Hypnosis lab. Okay.
I see it. Another object of power?
Find
They're
a way
just
into
standing there, mesmerized by it.
All right. Is that what the X-ray boxes are like at your work, Amy? Everyone just stands around and stares. Huh. That work? more shapes. This one right there, which is the one that I thought that I made. Oops. What do we got? A Mawile. Oh, okay.
Who's that Pokemon?
There we go. There we go. I didn't see the thick boundaries.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class, and you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Alright. Whoa! Uh-oh! Use C's to complete the astral plane challenge. Okay. What's that? Caught it. Wasted dang cherish ball. Enemies at low health can be seized. Okay, I see. That's pretty neat. How many can I have seized? Oh, more than one. That's nice. Get him! Get him! Get him! Glad I can move on doing that. Woo, we did it, guys. There it is. We did it! We can possess people now, yay! Alright, we got some more
Your
lore
brains
to
were fried
read.
when I took over the object.
Let's go ahead and get up here. What's over here? Extrasensory lab. I have a lot of stuff to read before we move on. Lots of shapes on the board here. sensory tanks. Okay, got some loot. Alright. That's all that was over there. Alright. Oh. Excuse me. Oh, that was great. Good time. Good job, Jesse. Good job. See if we can upgrade anything. Yes, we can. Large enemies. Can launch large enemies. Launch damage. We'll do health, of course. And what do we have here? Shield strength. We'll do seize duration. Okay. Oh, we can't do the pierce yet. We don't have enough. Okay. Let's we'll abandon the maintenance. Strategic target. We'll kill the snipers. We'll kill the elevated. I'll take that. Okay, lore time. Go to the communications department. Let's hurry up and go to the communications department and see what's over there. Oh boy. Oh geez, I don't know if anyone heard that. Those are my elbows cracking. Pretty sure that's not a great sound. All right, communications department. The hiss nodes. Okay. I need to go back in here, apparently. launching grenades all over the place. We did it, guys. Get the heck out of here. I'll go back to parapsychology. That was interesting. Gotta do a lore dump though. Alright, Hiss clusters are unique in that they are concentrated manifestations of Hiss resonance without the need of a host. Hiss clusters are dense spherical compressions of Hiss resonance that serve support functions in the hierarchy of the Hiss entities. The clusters are capable of replenishing Hiss hosts with infusions of resonance. This does not heal any physical damage inflicted on the organic host, but rather seems to rejuvenate them, allowing them to endure more bodily harm than normally possible. The fact that the Hiss makes an effort to preserve its corrupted hosts underlines a level of awareness and discretion that was previously just speculation on my part. Can this entity be considered an individual or simply an extension of the Hiss as a whole? Capturing one alive would be quite interesting. Refer to file redacted for full report. Astronauts information. This report serves an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box, see case file OOP-18 for details, in the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transition between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a redacted session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experience in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that redacted within the astral plane vary widely between astronauts. On rare occasion, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. Refer to file 8-29-1838 for full report. Dr. Tokyo investigation. Dr. Yoshima Tokyo, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise to fame, along with reports of vivid redacted accompanying the use of his tapes, investigation sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Toki's background. We found no past incident with altered occurrence, nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended a signing event reported redacted when hearing Dr. Yoshimi's speak. Wow. We recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Toki's voice and perform any and all relevant analysis. Based on the findings, the investigation sector will determine the next steps regarding the doctor as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate Program. Refer to file 7-42-9633 for full report. Groupthink. The study extends the works of Irving Janus, Robert Barron, Yo-ho, shiny, look, let's go. And others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and passive or active use of telepathy. To prove these connections, parapsychology department carried out variations of Solomon Ask's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. See experiments redacted for details. A shift tree. Let's go. Throw those balls. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence or behaviors by engaging in redacted. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory and provide new directions for further experimentation on the mind, including manipulation of redacted and redacted. Refer to file 3-18-2849 for full report. X-ray light box OP18-PE. No unique procedures are needed with this. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named Redacted. The object also allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's blank. The seized individual becomes blank to the user. The effect lasts blank. Once release the seized blank as a result of psychic trauma. The object has no current binder. Background: a janitor named Redacted bound the object at St. Anne's Hospital in blank. Soon the building's occupants were redacted by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to blank the perpetrator and blank the item. Fatalities numbered in the redacted for operational details. See case 26-HQ-452. Good luck on the throw. Aww, so sad. Precognitive powers. Nadine, send this research for analysis regarding my precognitive powers. Urgent, Dr. Darling. Last night I had a dream. In the dream I was given a solution to a staffing problem I'd been presented with just yesterday. The problem is of confidential nature and must therefore remain unclarified here, but I can assure you that the method through which I received this helpful information was undeniably paranatural. I can only draw the conclusion that I possess exceptional precognitive abilities, and as such, offer my services to the Bureau's research teams. We must utilize my powers for the greater good. Signed, Mr. Francis Bertram. Sensory tank, purpose. Darling here, some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of Dr. Yoshimi Toki's, the man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently these tapes go beyond normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuinely hallucinatory effects on some listeners, or so the reports say. We brought the tanks to test Dr. Toki's tapes for ourselves, plus there may be some stress-relieving uses for staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark, enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. And we're all caught up on the lore.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
More of you? Really?
Bring it. I see. That's where I came from. All right. 10 minutes 25 seconds for the next PCG spawn.
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
Luck and probability, ritual division, synchronicity lab, protective studies. Gotta check the bathroom, guys. Nothing. Rubber duck supplement. Oh, we gotta read that. Background. Oh, this is AI52-AE. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of the child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding behind his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update, it was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside of the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. Hate to see it. Never like seeing somebody lose their job, you know? Okay, so she's been lurking up here. Couldn't help me out with some, you know, cover fire while I was fighting down there. Very cool. Loot, 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 loot. I don't know what I'm grabbing. Okay.
There you are. I was starting to worry.
Yeah, I'll get to you in a second. Nice.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan. I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you.
Okay.
Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Just gonna lock me in here, huh? Nothing to loot in the shelter, huh? Oh, there it is. About to say. Alright. Sorry guys, gotta look for loot first. You know how it is. I just really like destroying the bathrooms. Nothing in here.
I see rangers over here. We have to help them.
Have to light these suckers up. Oh no! Got cocky. Oh, I could use the shield. Never think of it. I really do like the spin. Or whatever the gun variant I'm using right now. The shatter is pretty cool, but I think I like the spin the most. Let us try that again.
Has anyone heard from Salvador?
Last anyone heard, he was taking a security team in the
Yada yada yada.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Okay. Cleanse it. Uh-oh. Eyes are on fire. All right, let's look around. Well, I don't want to go that way if that's the way I need to go. I'm gonna do some exploring first. Yeah, we'll go in the elevator. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. A Houndoom!
Who's that Pokemon?
One of these days I'm gonna catch a shiny with my cherish balls. Will today be that day? I sure hope so. Got a lot of lore stuff to go through. Hiss Warped. This Hiss Warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to Drifters. Yeah, Kumino, let's get some Cherish Ball magic up in here, dude. We're both gonna catch a shiny Houndoom. I'm calling it right now. Similar to Drifters, they are able to telekinetically shield themselves with nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on the Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the hosts that become Hiss warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits hosts for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Oh, so sad. So sad. I got a legendary or mythical. I think it was legendary. Reward in a Poke Daily the other day. I got like 7 Cherish Balls. And I think I'm getting close to having used them all. And I've missed probably half the throw attempts. And then the ones I did catch weren't shiny. Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Refer to file redacted for full report. Alright, the Carla case file. Thank you for the file. It was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the BlackRock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future. However, as my analysis of this newly discovered BlackRock variant is reaching a critical point, I hope you'll be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you could provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Wow, she shot him down. In regards, special research specialist Dr. Carla Vaughn. Shot him down. We got some stuff right here. Rituals. Sounds creepy. Sounds creepy. Tangible effects of rituals. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply a result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing redacted called rituals. The blank of rituals can vary in numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formulae, repetitive action, and casual tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel. Some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are the result of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world when located and should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Refer to file redacted for full report. Woo! Yeah, that's how we get down. Alright. Onward we go. Loot. Thank you. Hey, thanks, Kumino, for the cheer. You cheered me 10 times, bro. That makes me feel so happy. Appreciate you. Hope your night's still going well, man. Did you say it was storming there earlier today? Did it get
Alternate
bad?
Item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner.
It's the rubber ducky we read about. Oh, man.
No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14.
I assume your power's back on.
No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate.
We read about this.
Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
That's the rubber duck we read about. Oh no, you're in the car charging your phone? Oh dang, dude. Well, hey, I appreciate you using your battery life on me.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here.
That's a mannequin.
If Marshall can't help us with Dylan, he's our next best bet. Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
I'm hearing creepy sounding stuff. I don't like that. I don't like that. Get out of here. Alright, so that. There we go. The HRA
Let me
lab.
hear. Any idea how to make it work?
I think I know. But I'm gonna go explore up here first. Oh shoot. These silly little puzzles. I guess I just gotta try first.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem. We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals. How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Punch cards, the terminals. Alright, so let's gather all the cards that we can find. Gotta catch 'em all. And need to get the cards. Oh, get the cards. Gotta get one more card. Where the heck are you?
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
There you are. Okay. Got all the punch cards. This is 3, 2, 1. Oh, okay, this might be important. Let's see. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique redacted structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of blank to blank hertz with perfect blank harmonization. The report analyzes the results of focusing a redacted through a harmonized prism on to a redacted. Methods for the imprinting of non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance blank in the prism will be explored and explained. Refer to file blank for full report. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 5. And 4 is upstairs. Take it. I'm going to have to look on these boards, I'm assuming. Or somewhere there's gotta be something showing which ones to use where.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
That's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just do that, I guess. Count from left to right, see if that works. This one's 5. This one's 3. This one's 2. This one's 1.
These whiteboard drawings may be important.
These whiteboard drawings, I'm sure they are important. Okay, so hold on. One might be... Yes, 1, okay. I think I understand a little bit now. Let's get all the cards back.
It looks like he was working on something to do with these symbols.
Yeah, shut up, lady. Uh-oh. What's this? Go to the mail room. Sorry, lady. Gotta go to the mail room. Go kill some stuff. Got 20 minutes. Is there a control point around here somewhere? Fast travel to the mail room. Let's go. We got 1 minute and 15 seconds before the next spawn. Oh boy. I'm gonna forget my train of thought about the punch cards now. I think we have to do process of elimination based off of the order from left to right being 1 through 5, which ones are X'd out and which ones aren't. Yes, let's get some shiny in the PCG. It didn't work last time, but you know what? We are... secure the area. got a Mudsdale. Mudsdale.
Who's that Pokemon?
That's a good poke. So I'm gonna pause. And I'm gonna try, see if I have any more Cherish Balls. Pokey Catch. Cherish Ball. Alright, good luck on the throws. Good luck. Not good. We're losing our agents. Man, get wrecked. Oh, oh, jeez. No one caught it. That sucks, man. Maybe next time. Here's that dingleberry. Failed. Aw, failed. Boo. Well, it was worth a shot, you know. It's worth a shot. Cannot believe none of us caught the Mudsdale. Just unfortunate. Unfortunate. Woohoo! How'd your work training go, by the way? Alright, back to the punch cards. Yeah, no. Okay, so punch card 1. Oh, I gotta pick up all the dang cards again. Okay, since I gotta go upstairs to get the last punch card, we're saying 5 is not the one that reminds me of the Umbrella Corporation. And
So,
it's not...
we need to find all the punch cards.
Okay, it's not that one. Let's see what... Up here... Okay. This one does tell us what 1 and 4 might be, though. We know what number 1 is, I believe. We're going to say number 1 is that. We're going to say Number 4, which is upstairs, will be the one that's on the board upstairs. I hope. Okay, and I just gotta figure out 2, 3, and 5.
Each punch card should correspond to a terminal.
Okay. So 5 should be this one. We'll try this. Woohoo! We did it, guys! Did it. We used our brain. And we figured it out.
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
Okay, what do you suggest, Marshall?
We need more Blackrock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the Blackrock processing site and maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
She's a pretty
How
wicked
long will
gun.
that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
Don't
I'll
call
call
me
you Faye.
director.
Here, you'll need this key card.
Thanks.
Ooh, level
Emily
4.
called to set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. I think that's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Okay, let's do a good old lore dump. Tea time! Hey, Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently, there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday. We already listened to both of those. Ooh. Objects of power are holders 665. To the other blessing. We hold the reins, law. We are failing in translating hyper-real concepts. Secrets, instructions will be lost. Ignore this message. Well then, fine. Alright. Got clearance card 4 now. We can open up some more doors. There's the elevator. We'll go to... There you go. Central maintenance. See where this takes us. Oh man, I think we might wrap up here. Call it an evening. We made some progress. I think we did 2 of the main story missions, and 1 or 2 of the side missions. This game is super fun. I'm really enjoying it. If you have a chance to get your hands on a copy of Control, I highly recommend it if you like, you know, the weird...
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him.
That's right.
Can you keep him safe?
That's right.
Like you do with me?
Yeah. Check it out. Check out the game for sure if you can get your hands on a copy. Highly recommend it. It is quite fun. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful evening. I'm actually going to go back to the executive sector and touch a control point just to make sure we save. I'm going to find someone to raid. It looks like Joe is still streaming, so we can check Joe out. I'll send you guys over there. He's probably playing Overwatch 2. I think he has become quite fond of that game. But yeah, we've had an afternoon, evening, and night of Showboys streaming, which has been pretty cool. Amy started us off in the afternoon, like 1 o'clock or something. Biosiv came in just shortly after, you know, dinner time. Joe's been streaming. I popped on. Joe's still streaming. It's great stuff. Great stuff. We're going to go with the siege duration here. I've got 3 points left. Do more push damage. Love push damage.
If hiss is a frequency.
And then we got to unlock the pierce. Of course.
Then why couldn't it vibrate molecules in...
Kill his snipers. Kill his evaluated.
To alter human physiology.
Okay.
It would explain the hair loss.
Let's raid Joe. Wish I could. Oh yeah, no, dude. I wish you could too. Let's go. Raid. Ugly Kid Joe Cross. You guys have a great night. Thanks again for hanging out. Really do appreciate it. If you haven't yet, join our Discord. Check out Kumino. Check out Peace, Love, Ames. And tell Joe we sent you.
Cast coming with the raid. I said I feel like sunshine and you're in the shade. How are you doing, my friends? Ames, this game is free to play, my friend. Free to play.
You need real-world cybersecurity skills. We provide hands-on, tech-powered learning so you can combat cyber attacks, build defense systems, and protect sensitive data. Advance your ambition in cybersecurity at devry.edu.
My relationship with my credit cards wasn't good. I got into debt in college.